Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me for practice today. My name is Teresa and I will be guiding us through this class. Before we get started, just want to state a few things, housekeeping, so to speak. Everything that we do in class is optional. Everything that I offer is just a suggestion. So if there is something that doesn't feel right to you or if it's not agreeing with you for today, feel free to skip it or modify it as you see fit to make it available for you. I just ask that you do keep yourself safe by listening to your body and honoring your body, not pushing too hard. There's no comparison, there's no judgment. Yoga is all about meeting yourself on the mat wherever you are and whatever that looks like from day to day. So some days we may be able to go a little bit deeper into poses, other days we may have to back out a little bit. But the most important thing is that we develop that connection to self and learn to listen to ourselves, listen to our body, and give ourselves what we need in the moment. So, with that, I just ask that you keep an open mind, do your best, and whatever that looks like for today, it's great. So, with that, we will start in a comfortable seat. And if it's uncomfortable to sit directly on the floor, if you do have blocks handy, you can take a block underneath your hips to prop yourself up. Sometimes when we lift the hips a little bit higher than the knees, it makes it a little bit more comfortable to sit. And just kind of settle in, ground into your sits bones. Sit up nice and tall. Grow tall through the crown, like there's a string being pulled from the top of your head. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Hands can rest on your thighs, either palms down for grounding or up for a sense of receiving. When you feel like you've settled into your spot, gently close your eyes. Begin to tune into the breath. Give yourself a moment to arrive. Let go of anything that happened before you made it to your mat today. Give a quick scan of the body from head to toe to check in with yourself. Notice if any areas feel tense or tight. And then begin to let that fall away. Bring your awareness back to the breath. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. And really sigh it out on your exhale. Again, inhale through the nose. Open mouth, sigh it out. One more time, deep inhale through the nose. Open mouth, cleansing breath, sigh it out. Gently close the lips. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale slowly and steadily through your nose. Again, inhale nose. Exhale nose. One more. Inhale nose. Exhale nose. Continue breathing in this way on your own. Really keep the breath the goal of the practice. And so what I mean by that is the goal of your practice should be to keep your breath steady, full, no matter what we're doing, no matter what poses we're moving in and out of. Keep the breath as steady and full as possible throughout the course of the practice. If you do notice your mind starting to wander and your breath getting away from you, that's okay. Just remind yourself to reconnect to the breath by slowing down your inhales and your exhales. Bring your hands together in prayer in front of your heart center. I do invite you to set an intention for your practice today. Any word or phrase that supports you or guides you or resonates with you. And if you'd like to dedicate your practice to someone or something, please do so. From there, gently release your hands back down and softly blink the eyes open. Inhale and take the arms overhead. Exhale, release them back down. And inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, lift the arms. Hold here. Really reach, get long through the side body. And as you exhale, we'll twist to the left and bring that right hand down to your left knee, left hand behind you. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On your inhale, bring the arms back through center, lift up. And as you exhale, twist to the right. Bring that left hand down to the knee, right hand behind you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back through center. And as you exhale, bring that left hand down beside you and reach over to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back up to center. Arms lift, reach, get long through the sides. And as you exhale, bring that right hand down, reach over to the right. Inhale back through center, arms lift, reach. Exhale, release the arms. A couple circles with the shoulders. Bring them up by your ears, bring them back and down, up, back and down. And then switch, go the other way. Good. From there, you come off your block if you're on it and come to hands and knees into a tabletop. So take your hands about shoulder width, spread the fingers wide. Bring your hands right underneath your shoulders. Take your knees underneath your hips, and you can open them up about hip width apart. They don't need to be right next to each other or spread too wide. Either press down with the tops of the feet or tuck your toes and press down that way. We'll warm up with some cat-cows. On your inhale, arch your back, gaze towards the sky, tilt the tailbone. And as you exhale, round the spine, drop your head, press the floor away. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And just do a few more on your own, moving at your own pace, using the breath as your guide, as your anchor for each movement. And feel free to add any other movement that feels good to you here. And so maybe you start to sway or circle the hips a little bit here, or circle the whole body, add the head into it too. Maybe rock up and down a little bit. Maybe come forward and drop the hips. Take a moment to explore any movements that feel good to you at this point in your day. Take note of any areas of the body that feel tense or like they may need a little more attention today. We'll just take note without an explanation, without a story. And from there, we'll come right back into our tabletop, tuck the toes, and lift up to our first downward facing dog. Good. So when you're down dogs, again, spread the fingers wide, use the hands to press the floor away. Lift your hips up to the sky to create that upside down V. And you can take the feet about hip width or wider if the legs feel tight. And then any movement that feels intuitive to you here. So maybe you pedal out the legs a little bit. Maybe you sway the hips a little bit. If your feet feel like they're slippery and you have socks on, you can take them off. Go barefoot. And come back to stillness in your down dog. On your inhale, shift forward into a plank, top of a push-up. If you come in a little short or long, adjust as needed. Keep the hands and the feet where they are. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale forward to your plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time, inhale forward to plank. Lower your knees to the floor. And slowly lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes, press down with the tops of the feet. Slide the hands back a little bit so they're next to your ribs. On your inhale, lift your chest away from the floor. Cobra. Tuck the chin slightly. Exhale, lower down. Again, inhale, curl up, cobra. Exhale, lower down. One more, inhale, curl up, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes and press back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward plank. This time we'll keep the knees lifted. Press forward onto your tiptoes. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. And inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. If you're taking up dog, the thighs lift off the floor. And exhale, downward facing dog. Reconnect to the breath. Lower your knees to the floor, come to child's pose. Bring your big toes together behind you, knees as wide apart as you'd like. Sit back onto your heels, walk the fingertips forward, bring your head and your chest down towards the floor. And just allow yourself to surrender here. Let everything melt. Let go of any gripping or holding. And just notice how child's pose feels. Notice any sensations that come up here. Maybe close your eyes and really just take a moment to tune into self. Just a reminder, child's pose is a resting pose. This is available to you at any time during the practice. So if you need a moment, or if you'd like to skip anything that we're doing, or if anything becomes too much, child's pose is always available to you. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Again, inhale, nose. Open mouth, exhale. One more time, deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. On your next inhale, press back up to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, and walk or step to the top of your mat. Try to keep your fingertips down. Do your best. When you arrive, take your feet about hip width or a little bit wider. Turn the feet so they're parallel. On your inhale, bring your hands to your shins. Lengthen halfway, reach through the crown, nice flat back. Exhale, fold over your legs. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Keep a little micro bend in the knees as you fold. If you feel this in your back at all, bend the knees more. You should only feel this in the backs of your legs. One more time, inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Drop your head completely. Nod a little bit, yes, yes, yes. Shake it out, no, no, no. Bring your hands to opposite elbows and let yourself sway a little side to side here. You can bend the knees a little bit more. Come back through center, bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out, up and around, lift all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to prayer. We'll do a few rounds of sun salutations to really build some heat through the body and get everything circulating and pumping. Inhale, lift your prayer. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms, lift up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, lift your prayer. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step back, plank. Exhale, chaturanga, half push-up. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Couple breaths. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, walk or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms, lift up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, lift your prayer. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step back, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Couple breaths. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, walk or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms, lift up. As you exhale, dive right back down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step back, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Couple breaths. Reconnect. Inhale, right leg lifts. 3-limb down dog. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, send it up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, round. Inhale, send it up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, round. Step the foot between your hands. Gently lower the back knee down. Inhale, lift up, crescent lunge. Exhale the hands down to frame the foot. Lift the back knee up. Keep the left fingertips down. Twist to the right. Take that right arm up to the sky. Open up. Exhale the hand down to frame the foot. Send that right leg up and back. 3-limb down dog. And come through for your vinyasa. Inhale, shift forward plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose round. Inhale, send it up and back. Exhale, knee to nose round. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot between your hands. Lower the back knee down. Inhale, lift up, crescent lunge. Exhale the hands down to frame the foot. Lift the back knee up. Keep the right hand or fingertips down. Twist to the left. Take that left arm up to the sky. Open up. Exhale the hand down to frame the foot. Send that left leg up and back. 3-limb dog. Option for your vinyasa. Inhale forward. Exhale chaturanga. Inhale cobra or up dog. Exhale down dog. Couple breaths, reconnect. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, walk, step, or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms, lift up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, lift your prayer. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step back, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, knee to nose round. Step the foot between your hands. Press into both feet. Lift all the way up, high lunge. Take a moment to arrive. As you exhale, spin the back heel down, open up, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse. As you exhale, cartwheel the arms down, frame the foot, pivot that back leg, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, knee to nose round. Step the foot between your hands. Press into both feet. Lift up, high lunge. Exhale, spin the back heel down, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse. Exhale and cartwheel the arms down, frame the foot, step back, chaturanga. Exhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, walk, step, or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bring your big toes together, little space between the heels, bend your knees and sit back, chair pose, Utkatasana. And lengthen the tailbone, sit nice and low, maybe lift and spread the toes. Sit a little lower. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step back, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, knee to nose round. Step the foot between the hands. Spin your back heel down on a 45. Press all the way up, warrior one. Bring your arms around behind your back. Interlace the fingers or grab opposite wrists or elbows. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold into humble warrior. Fold onto the inside of that leg. Press into both feet, lift all the way up, warrior one. Exhale the hands down to frame the foot. Step back, plank. Option for a vinyasa or maybe right back to down dog. You're taking the vinyasa, exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, knee to nose round. Step the foot between the hands. Back heel spins down on a 45. Lift all the way up. Warrior one. Bring your arms around behind your back. Take the opposite grip than you took last time. Inhale, lift the heart, arch back. As you exhale, fold, humble warrior. Fold to the inside of that leg. Keep the hips square. And keep pressing the palms together. Hug the shoulder blades towards each other. Press into the feet, lift all the way up, release the grip. Warrior one. Exhale the hands down and make your way back to downward facing dog. Lower your knees to the floor, come to child's pose. Take a moment to reconnect to the breath, tune back into self. Notice any sensations here, anything that you're feeling or anything that may be coming up. And then let that go and come back to the breath. If you need more time, you're welcome to stay right here. Otherwise, when you're ready, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip. Keep the foot near the glute and take some nice big circles with your knee. Switch and go the other way. Inhale, re-straighten the leg. Exhale, bring the knee to the right shoulder, open up the hip, and then step that foot outside your right hand, setting up for lizard pose. So maybe you like to keep that back leg lifted. Maybe you want to bring the knee gently down. Either way, keep the back flat, chest lifted. Maybe you stay up on straight arms. Maybe you lower down to your forearms. And for me, I'll use the blocks here because the floor is a little bit too low. And if I try to go down without the blocks, my shoulders and back will start to round, which is what we want to avoid in this pose. Hug that knee towards your shoulder. If you'd like a little work or just want to see what it feels like to have the back leg lifted, maybe you lift that back knee up for a couple of breaths. Gently lower the back knee down. Come back up to straight arms. You can take the blocks away for now. Keep the left hand or fingertips down as you exhale, twist to the right. Take that right arm up to the sky, open up the chest. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you lift the back foot off the floor, reach that top arm around and grab the foot and pull it in for twisted monkey. Maybe you stay upright here, or maybe you come down onto that left forearm if that's available to you, without forcing, without pushing too much. Gently release the foot if you have it. Bring the hand down on the inside of the foot. And from here, lift the back knee up. Send that right leg up and back for a 3-limb down dog. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Inhale the leg back to straight. Exhale the foot down to the floor. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip. And take those nice big circles with your knee here. Really get into that hip socket. Switch and go the other way. Inhale the leg to straight. As you exhale, bring the left knee to the left shoulder, open up that hip, and then step the foot outside your left hand. If it doesn't get there on its own, you can just wiggle it until it does. Option to stay right here, lift through the chest and the heart. Maybe you lower that back knee down. Maybe you come down to your forearms here, like we did on the other side. And you can use the blocks. Keep the chest lifted, back flat, leg hugging in towards your shoulder. Focus on the breath. And maybe you lift the back knee up for a couple breaths if you did so on the other side. And gently lower the back knee down. Come back up to straight arms. Take the blocks away if they're there. Keep the right hand or fingertips down. As you exhale, twist to the left. Take that left arm up to the sky, open up the chest. Option to stay here. Maybe you lift that back foot, reach the top arm around, grab the top of the foot, and drive it in towards your glute. More stretch on the front of the quad. Wherever you are, breathe fully and deeply. Gently release the foot if you have it. Bring that hand down on the inside of your leg. Lift the back knee up, and we'll send the left leg up and back, down dog split. Bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale the leg to straight. Exhale the foot to the floor. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, and step your feet outside your hands. Coming to set up for Malasana. Turn your toes out slightly. Lower your hips down towards your heels or wherever is as low as they're going for you today. If you want some support on your hips and you have a block or a book handy, you can place that block right underneath the hips and just kind of sit there in the stretch. You still get the same benefits of the pose, whether you modify or not. It would snuggle down nice and low as you can go. Hug the arms with the legs and use the legs to press the arms open. Create that resistance. Lengthen your tailbone down. Lift through the crown and the heart. The option to stay here in Malasana or your Yogi squat, or if you'd like to work on crow pose or crow pose prep, quite the tongue twister, you can come with me. So we'll take the hands down to the floor, and if you're at the top of your mat, you can back up a little bit if that makes you more comfortable or safe. Bring your hands back down to the floor, about shoulder width, and start to bend the arms. Maybe you bring the legs outside the arms and just kind of look forward, come up onto your tiptoes and hold here for prep. If you're going for the full pose, come back up a little bit higher with the hips, hands down, bend your arms, and bring your knees up onto your triceps or up into your armpits as high up as you can go. Take your gaze out in front of you, start to lean into the hands, come onto your toes. Maybe you just hold here. Maybe you lift one foot off the floor and hold, and then switch. Or maybe you lift both feet off the floor, start to really curl up here, back of the neck long, spread through the shoulder blades. And from there, you can slowly come down, back to Malasana, do your best. And from there, come to a seated. Bring your feet, bottoms of the feet together in front of you. And again, if your legs are really lifted and this is uncomfortable, you can grab those blocks and place them underneath the legs for some support. But if you don't need them, you can take them away, of course. Okay, so sit up nice and tall in Bakasana or bound angle. You can have the hands on the ankles or the tops of the feet. On your inhale, lift a little taller. As you exhale, fold over. And maybe use the elbows to gently press on the insides of the legs. If that feels okay, if it's too much, let it go. You can also come past the shoulders and really fold here, or past the legs with the elbows. And notice what you feel, notice any sensations, breathe through it. On your inhale, lift all the way back up. Close the knees like a book. And you can cross the ankles in front of you and just shift forward into your tabletop and make your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, walk, step, or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Big toes together, little space between the heels. Bend your knees, sit back, chair pose. Sit a little deeper. Sit a little deeper. Lift the arms a little more. Inhale, lift all the way up, upward salute. Exhale, hands to prayer. Good, so turn to the long edge of your mat and take a wide stance with your feet. And just make sure your feet are parallel. Sometimes they feel straight and they may be turned in or out a little bit, so just check. Bring your hands to your hips, elbows point back. Inhale, lift the heart, take your gaze up. As you exhale, fold over your legs for a wide-legged forward fold or prasarita. Hands can either stay on your hips or they can come down to the feet, to the floor, a block, anywhere that you'd like. Keep a little micro bend in your knees. Drop your head completely. Shake it out. Yes, yes. No, no. Let any tension release. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Bring your right hand down underneath your face. Press the floor away. Bring your left hand to the small of your back. Feel the small of your back flat like a table. Pretend there's a cup of water there. You don't want it to spill. As you exhale, start to twist your shoulders and upper chest or upper back towards the left. If you feel your hips start to shift back out of it a little bit, maybe you stay here, or maybe you take that left arm up to the sky and open up. Exhale the hand down and replace that hand with the right or with the left. Bring the right hand to the small of your back. Feel your back nice and flat. As you exhale, start to turn the shoulders and the chest towards the right. Maybe that right arm opens up to the sky as well. Good. Exhale the hand back down. Fold into your legs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Maybe you stay here in your fold. Maybe you take index and middle finger around your big toe for a yogi toe lock. Elbows point out to the sides. Keep that little micro bend in your feet and knees. Or if you have a tripod headstand in your practice and you feel safe coming up into it, you can come to that as well. So bring the hands down underneath you. Bring the crown of the head to the floor. Maybe just hold here, pressing the head into the floor to keep the neck strong. Good. If you'd like to go a little further, maybe the knees start to come in and onto the elbows. Maybe the toes float off the floor. Maybe you hold here in your tripod egg. Or if you'd like to keep going, bring your knees into your chest. Bring the feet towards your glutes. Knees come up to the sky. Hold there and extend the legs up towards the sky. Keep gluing the legs together. Reach through the balls of the feet. And make sure you're breathing, of course. Keep lifting through the balls of the feet. And start to come down, so bend the knees so the feet come towards your glutes. Bring the knees in towards your chest. Maybe you pass through that tripod one more time. And from here, release the feet down to the floor. Press up into your forward fold, lengthen, and then fold over your legs. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And from here, we'll walk the hands back to the top of the mat, pivot the feet, step the back foot forward, fold over your legs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms, lift up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, lift your prayer. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step back plank. Option for final vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, straighten the leg. As you exhale, bring it down for pigeon prep. So bring that right knee down to the floor behind your right wrist. Foot towards the middle of your mat. Scoot the back leg back a little bit. Walk your hands back. Take your left hand to the top of that foot. Hold the foot there and just move your right knee back a little bit so that opening is coming from the hip socket rather than your knee. Again, you can scoot that back leg back a little bit. Just make sure it stays towards the center of your mat, doesn't splay out to the side. Inhale, lift up, square the hips. Maybe stay here, or maybe walk the hands forward and come down to your forearms, or if it's available, maybe you come all the way down, bring the chin to the floor rather than the forehead. Keep that back glute strong. Focus on the breath. And you inhale, walk the hands back to the top of your mat. Slide that back knee in, tuck your toes, lift up, send the right leg up and back, 3-limb dog, bend the knee, open the hip, and maybe you flip your dog here, come to wild thing, so bring that right foot down, turn to look, lift the heart, lift the chest up towards the sky, left leg pushes towards straight, and on your exhale, come back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, straighten the leg. As you exhale, pigeon prep. Bring that left knee down behind the wrist, foot towards the middle of your mat. Scoot the back leg back a little bit. Bring that hand to your foot. Move your left knee back slightly. Then maybe you scoot back a little bit more. Keep that foot towards the center of your mat behind you. Walk your hands back. Sit up tall, square the hips. Again, maybe stay here for a couple breaths. And then maybe walk it forward either to your forearms or where you can go and hold the pose comfortably while still breathing fully. Notice any sensations, notice what you feel as you tune into the breath. Start to walk the hands back to the top of your mat. Scoot that back knee in, tuck your back toes, send that left leg up and back, 3-limb dog, bend the knee, open the hip, and maybe you flip your dog, bring those left toes down, push the right leg towards straight, lift the heart, create a back bend, and exhale, come back, downward facing dog. Lower your knees to the floor. Actually, shift forward into a plank. Then slowly with control, as slowly as you can, come all the way down. Try to make your belly the last thing that comes down. Untuck your toes. Bring your forehead down. Take your arms back by your sides. Palms down. Glue your legs together. On your inhale, lift your chest. Come up into locust, Shalabhasana. Maybe lift the legs. Maybe lift the arms. full deep breaths wherever you are. Keep breathing. Lift up a little higher. And as you exhale, bring one cheek down. Give the hips a little wiggle side to side. Bring your forehead back to center. Turn the palms down, glue the legs together. On your inhale, lift the chest away from the floor. Lift the arms, lift the legs. Keep breathing. Keep lifting. Exhale, lower other cheek down. Give the hips a little wiggle side to side. Turn over onto your back. Set up for bridge. Bend your knees so your feet are flat. Slide them in close to you and just have them about hip width distance. Arms can be down by your sides or they can be bent so the palms face each other. Most important, avoid turning your head once we press up to keep your neck safe. When you're ready, press into the feet. Lift the hips, the glutes, low back and middle back away from the floor. Keep space between your chin and your chest. Maybe lift the heels if that gives your low back a little more space. Maybe interlace the fingers underneath your shoulders or underneath your back, and then open up the shoulders underneath you a little bit more. Wherever you are, keep breathing. Really press into the feet to lift away from the floor. Gently release the grip if you have it. Release the heels back down and slowly lower all the way down. Bring your feet wide, knees together to touch, arms out to a T or cactus. Let your knees go side to side like windshield wipers. Knees fall to the left, gaze to the right in a gentle twist. Close your eyes if that's soothing or relaxing. Inhale back through center. Knees go to the right, gaze left, gentle twist. If it's too much to turn your gaze to the side, you can stay looking straight up. Whatever serves you best. Inhale back through center. Bring the bottoms of the feet together. Knees open out wide to the sides for a reclined bound angle. Supta Baddha Konasana. So hands can rest on the inner thighs here. They can rest down by your sides, really anywhere that feels comfortable to you. Just focus on the breaths. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale completely. Inhale. Exhale. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Bring to mind one thing you are grateful for. Release the hands. Close the knees like a book. Draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Roll around a little bit to massage your spine. Any way that feels good. And release your feet flat to the floor. Take your right leg straight up to the sky. Cross the ankle over your knee, setting up a figure 4. You can stay here and maybe just take that right hand to the inner thigh and guide the leg away from you very gently. Or if you'd like a little more, you can draw the knees into the chest, interlace the hands behind your left thigh, and gently draw them in as the legs resist. So the hands are pulling your legs in, and your legs are pressing back against the hands. You'll really feel this in the outer right hip, and you'll also feel it in creating space in your low back. Keep your feet really flexed to keep your knees safe. And then release the legs back down, uncross. And take your left leg up this time. Bend the ankle over that knee, set up your figure four. Good. Option to stay here with the hand on the inner thigh, guiding the leg away from you. Or you can draw the legs in towards the chest, take the hands behind that thigh, and then use the elbow to press that inner thigh away from you. And then use the hands to draw the legs in. Use the legs to press back against the hands. Feels really good on your low back. You can feel the space being created. Gently release the legs, uncross, and bring them in towards your chest one more time. Open up the legs into happy baby, so either grab the ankles or the bottoms of the feet, whatever you can reach. And again, use the hands to press into the feet. So if hands are pressing the legs down, legs are pressing against the hands. So it creates that resistance, that energy in the groin, the hips. It's a great release, especially if you don't get to move around as much as you'd like throughout the course of each day. Maybe you can rock your baby if that feels good. A little bit side to side. Be very gentle, kind to yourself. And from there, you can bring your knees back into your chest. Give yourself a nice tight hug and a squeeze. Bring your knees to your nose, nose to your knees. Give yourself love for showing up today. And on your inhale, take a full body stretch. Send the arms and the legs in opposite directions. Make yourself super duper long. Exhale completely. Take a deep breath in, full body stretch. Exhale completely and relax. One more time, full body stretch. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Sip a little extra air in at the top. Hold it in for a moment. Open mouth, let it all out. And from here, we will prepare for Shavasana, which is our final rest. So if there's anything else that you need to do to feel complete in your practice, go ahead and do that now. Any final movements, any other poses. Shavasana is a wonderful time in our practice. It's when the body gets to absorb everything that you just did. So when you're ready, you can come to a comfortable position on your back. Take your legs as wide as your mat or wider. Take up as much space as you need. Arms into any position that is relaxing or comfortable. I do invite you to turn the palms up for a sense of receiving, but also a little bit more relaxation in the shoulders and the arms. Come back to your normal pace of breath. And if it's relaxing or soothing, gently close your eyes or lower your gaze. Relax your toes and ankles. Release your calves and thighs. Release your glutes. Soften your belly. Soften the ribs. Relax your chest and shoulders. Relax your arms. Release your fingers. Let go of any gripping or holding left from the practice. Relax your neck. Release your jaw. Let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Relax just above your lip. Soften your cheeks. Soften your eyes. Unfurl your brow. Imagine yourself sinking into the floor with all of the stress gone away. Let any thoughts come and go on their own without reacting or engaging. And just be. Gently bring your awareness back to the breath. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Bring life back into your body. Take your arms overhead for a full body stretch. Hug your knees into your chest and roll over to your favorite side. If you need more time to rest, you're welcome to stay right here. Otherwise, when you're ready, press yourself up to a comfortable seat at the top of your mat, eyes closed. Sit up nice and tall. Take a moment to notice if you feel any differently than you felt before the practice. Without an explanation or a story, just notice. Bring your hands together in prayer in front of your heart center. Thank you very much for joining me for today's practice. And thank you for allowing me to teach you. Thank yourselves for taking this time out of your day for yourself. And thank your body and your breath for supporting what you do every single day. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and share it with a friend. And for more videos like this, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. And I will see you next time. Have a great day. Thank you.